Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back. Victor Adatiba here with MansaTek Mindset Mondays. We're here another Monday morning giving you that motivation that you need for your week. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you guys are ready to get started on your new week and ready to do amazing things this week. So let's get down to it. Let's get to the topic for today. Today's topic is purpose. We're going to be talking about your purpose and ways to identify your purpose, ways to take action on that purpose. And so um, I'm blessed to be able to know now in my current phase of life that I am operating in my purpose. Um, it took a long time to truly understand what that purpose was and find meaningful ways to express that purpose and to put that purpose into action. But um, I am happy and I do feel a different level of fulfillment, understanding that I am operating in my purpose for this season and understanding that if or when that purpose changes, that I'll be able to easily recognize and make that transition. But I understand that that's not the case for everyone. There's still a lot of people out there who are looking for their purpose or struggling to find their purpose. And on that journey of finding your purpose, I know it can be a difficult one. Sometimes it can be discouraging. Sometimes you can want to just kind of give up and just do what you're doing no matter how unfulfilling it is. And so I'm here to tell you, like, don't give up. Keep pressing. You will eventually find your purpose as long as you're truly looking for it and you are taking action to find it. So step one, or the first point of today, is going to be to identify your values. Identify the things that are important to you. And to do that, it's going to take a little bit of self reflection. So take some time, and this is something that you should do regularly, but take some time to write down, document the things that are important to you. Last week, we talked about writing the vision and making it plain. So this is another example of that. Document the things in your life, the causes around you that are truly important to you, and have a solid understanding of what it is you stand for. Once you are able to kind of identify these values, it's going to make the identification or the journey to finding what your purpose is a bit easier. It's going to give you some direction in life. It's going to give you some meaning. And so this is probably one of the most, I'll say, difficult parts of the process of identifying your purpose and moving in your purpose, because until you found it, sometimes it can be difficult to know what you're looking for, right? Um, I think that taking this time to be introspective and to shut down all of the distractions and get away from the internet and social media and cell phone texting, right? All of these things in your life that are distractions to you, it can be difficult to shut them out. But once you do, and you get comfortable with yourself, and you get comfortable hearing your own voice and the voice of God, then it will be easier for you to identify those values that are important to you and help get you started on the journey to determining what your purpose is. The second thing that we should do to help identify what our purpose is find your passions. What are you passionate about? And this could potentially tie in with your values. For me, I'm passionate about teaching and education, not necessarily formal education, but just teaching people about anything in general. I can remember as a young child, around the age of like 4, even 5, teaching Sunday school and Bible study in the church. I I can remember when I first got into computers and technology, wanting to teach everyone around me about the different things that I was learning and being passionate about that. From there, it moved on to some of the different, you know, technology platforms I went into educating people on. And uh, since then, I've become a firearm instructor and a Scrum or IT Agile instructor, right? And so the common thread throughout my life has been that I have had a passion for teaching or training or educating people on something. And so it's important that you guys look back at your lives and look back at your experience to determine what are those things in your life that you are passionate about. Look at your interests, look at your hobbies. What are the things around you or in your life that bring you joy and fulfillment? And sometimes it may be difficult to see the correlation between your hobbies and the things that bring you enjoyment and your passion or your value or even your purpose, but just give it some time. Because oftentimes life or purpose doesn't move in a linear manner. So sometimes it can be difficult for us as humans to draw that direct connection to what that purpose or what that um, end goal is for our purpose. So keep living, but once you've identified those things and you're aware of them, it'll make it a little bit easier to notice them. And when those opportunities arise, it'll make it a bit easier for you to move in the direction to continue to pursue that passion. Once you've identified that passion, you want to make sure that you are able to connect with others. One thing about purpose, I believe, is that it can be difficult to fulfill your purpose in solitude. Usually, purpose isn't meant to be achieved or reached in solitude. Usually, there's an element of serving or giving to or helping others um, within your purpose. So connect with other people. That can be other people who help motivate you because maybe some of your purpose or your passions align with one another. That could be so that other people can give you encouragement, even if you guys don't necessarily share the exact same passion or purpose. Positive people or people with a positive outlook in life can help to motivate you in those times when self-doubt creeps in, right? So identify those people, identify that community who can encourage you and help lift you up. And you all can also do the same for them in their journey and in life. Um, Find a way how you can contribute, as my wife likes to make fun of me for saying, because I'm a Nigerian and sometimes we say things maybe the British way. Um, Contribute to a larger community so that you can make a positive impact on the world, right? If you can start to identify these connections with people, sometimes in seeing how other people are passionate about the things they're passionate about and the decisions that they make, sometimes that can help make your purpose even clearer as well. The fourth thing that it's important for you to do on this journey is to take action, right? Once you've identified these values, once you've found that passion, once you've connected with others, you have to take action on it because um, it's not enough just to know that you have a passion or to understand what your purpose is. It can actually probably be an even worse existence knowing what your purpose is and not taking action towards that purpose. Those days and nights can get long if that's you. If you have a purpose and you know that you're not operating in your purpose. So you must take action to truly live your purpose. Take small steps, right? Um, Rome wasn't built in a day. So take small steps to move in your purpose, actionable steps in your purpose, even if it feels uncomfortable or challenging at first, because as we've discussed previously here, the first step is usually the hardest step. And nothing that's worth having ever came easy. If it did, everyone would have that thing and it would devalue it. So take those steps, live in that discomfort. Remember how that discomfort feels, because one day when you're fully operating in your purpose and it comes naturally to you, you will appreciate the days that it didn't come naturally to you. And you'll have a testimony that you can give to others about how you overcame this thing that seemed almost impossible to you at one point in time. Break those goals down into small, manageable tasks, as we say in the Agile world or in Scrum. Decompose or slice those stories. Um, Make incremental steps towards that goal and make sure that you celebrate each step towards that goal, because you are breaking barriers. You are reaching a new level that you've never reached before with each of these actionable steps that you're taking. And it's important to celebrate that. The fifth key or fifth step that I'll give you guys on um, understanding, finding, and operating in your purpose is to embrace growth and learning. Um, Learning and growth is part of this journey, because you are transforming or you are becoming someone, or at least a version of yourself that you were not before. It's a journey. Stay curious. The more curious you are and the more hunger that you have for information and enlightenment and new experiences and new challenge and feedback that you receive from others, each of these things is going to help make that transformation complete. Each of these things is going to help make that metamorphosis complete. Each of these things is going to help you bring that vision of your purpose to fruition, to help you manifest it. Um, all of these things are essential to living a purposeful and a fulfilling life. And the sooner you're able to make that transition and that mindset shift, um, the sooner you'll be able to walk in your purpose and operate in your purpose. And the sooner people will be able to see that change in you. Because when you're walking in purpose, people can see that and will speak to that in your life. Uh, I've seen it happen for friends and family members around me, and people have seen it happen in my life as well. And they comment on it. They bring it to you. And that is another reason or another way that you know that you have likely found your purpose, in that people can see these natural gifts, these natural talents shining through in all that you do. And it makes the world a better place. Purpose. That's it for today's edition of MansaTek Mindset Mondays. Appreciate you guys for joining us. Look forward to seeing you guys next Monday. You guys have a wonderful week. Go out and kill the week. Be the best version of yourself that you know how to be, and just try to get at least 1% better each day. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all have a wonderful one. Peace.